What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of Y&R. I enjoyed this episode. I did. Theo is really getting on my nerves, like on a whole nother level. Theo is so freaking annoying. So basically, Devon wanted him to take over the record business. LP wanted him to step in and handle the record label and stuff like that, but that's not what he wanted to do, because he's more into the agency and stuff of handling social media influencers and all that jazz. Like, that's what he wants to do, but he really wants to work at Power Communications, which Mariah is currently running. Theo was so shady in that meeting with Devon. Like, he basically was running down Mariah, saying how she's green, how she's inexperienced, how she only focuses on Tessa, not their other clients. And he basically was trying to make a pitch to Devon to steal her job. I love how Devon is loyal and he stood up for Mariah and stuff, because obviously, like, Devon, he's not going to sit there and let somebody badmouth one of his friends or, talk about somebody that he personally hired to do the job. And I do agree with the part about her being green. That I do agree with. She's new to that type of business. Even she had doubts about running that company. But obviously, so far, she's doing a good job, because Devon has no issue with the job that she's doing. And Devon let him, and I love how Devon put Theo in his place and just let him know, if you want to work under Mariah, then I suggest you go talk to Mariah. I agreed with that. I agree, because Devon wasn't going to step on Mariah's toes. He wasn't going to force Mariah to work with Theo or have Theo work for her. He basically, let Mariah make that decision. Like, if you want to work under Mariah, go talk to her. I respect that. And when he did go talk to Mariah, and he mentioned to her that, he spoke with Devon, that piqued her interest when she heard that. And she played him beautifully, because she got him to open up and tell her how they could work together. When she said that, she was really fishing for information about what he told Devon. That's what she was fishing for. And she got the answer she wanted too. When he's sitting there running his mouth about talking about, helping her in areas that she's weak and all of this jazz and stuff. Mariah knew. She knew exactly what he was doing. This is all the stuff that he told Devon. She knew that he was trying to steal her job. She knew. Mariah is far from dumb. She knew exactly what his snake behind was trying to do. And it didn't work. And she let him know. And I love how even Mariah put him in his place and let him know that he needs to focus on his own little company, his own little agency, before Power Communications gets into the agency business and they start stealing his clients. And he becomes an afterthought. Because he definitely was trying to make it seem like he got way more experience than Mariah does. But Mariah outfoxed him. In this particular scene, she definitely outsmarted him. And he was too stupid to see it. Mariah is nothing to be played with. Period. And I love how Mariah handled it and stuff. And she's showing that she is capable of running this company. Despite her previous hesitations and stuff about, running this big company herself. I'm glad that she's taken to the position very well. She's acclimated herself to it. And I think it suits her. She's only hosted a TV show and stuff like that, but you learn by getting, you get the experience by actually doing the work. And that's what she's doing. Every day that she's running this company, she's getting more and more experience. So I like that. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that she's putting dumb Theo in his place. And Summer needs to stop listening to Theo. Like, Theo is the type of person, he basically made it clear, like, he's the type of person, he likes blowing people's lives up. Dropping bombs on them, getting their secrets and exposing it. Like, he seems that type, like he's that type of person. He likes being that type of person. He's basically trying to get Summer to be just like him. And if Summer does become just like him, she's not really becoming him. She's more so becoming her mother. Because this is the type of stuff Phyllis does. And, Summer, I was hoping, would be smarter than that. Because I had high hopes for Summer. That she would do this social media influencer thing and make it pop for her and make it big. And, be a success without having to, be a little witch about it. So hopefully she doesn't follow Theo's lead, because trust me, following Theo's lead is not going to be good for you, not in the long run, at the very least. I did like seeing Celeste and Jack hanging out. I swear the rooftop is looking beautiful. I love when they shoot scenes on the rooftop because it's so beautiful during the summertime. Like, it's elegant. Like, it's fun, it's elegant. To me, it's all those things wrapped into one. I like it. It's like a fun atmosphere. For people to just go to relax and, enjoy the day, enjoy the sun, and enjoy the view. But I did like Celeste and Jack, getting to know each other better and stuff, talking about their experiences with betrayal and family and, stuff like that. I don't really trust Celeste. I mean, her and Jack would look, they look good together, but I just don't, something about her, I just don't really trust. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's all the way on the up and up. So if I was Jack, I would keep my eyes open with that one, because he's been screwed over more times than one by women. So you might want to, keep your eyes open with that one. Billy is completely out of his ever-loving mind. The way that he lashed out at Ashley was so uncalled for. Like, Billy is such a child. Like, he's a man-child. Like, he sits there and talks about everybody else's dirt, but yet he never takes responsibility for anything he ever does. Like, he sat at that table talking about, oh, can we really trust Ashley? Oh, she almost destroyed this company. And you really want to merge the company with her? Billy, you embezzled from the company for your gambling. You bought a boat. You got a boat through gambling. Come on, bruh. You cost that company a lot. So don't sit there and try to pass the buck off to Ashley like she almost destroyed that company. Look at everything you've done. Like, Billy is so damn self-righteous. Like, he sits on his high horse all the time like he doesn't have no dirt under his fingernails. Like, you got plenty of it. Look under your nails. Look like this. You got plenty. You'll find a lot of dirt. So don't sit there and try to throw stones at her. Like, I think he needs to take a leave of absence from the company. I agree with Ashley. Like, Jack needs to do something. Like, fix it. You know what I mean? Like, do something. Make him take a leave. Do something. Because this is not going to be good. And now he's sitting there talking about he can't trust Jack because Jack let it slip, about his nightmares and Delia and stuff like that in front of Ashley. I mean, yeah, Jack shouldn't have done that, but it was like a slip of the tongue kind of thing. You know what I mean? He didn't mean to do it. Billy is just out of control, and Victoria and Jack need to do something about it. Like, he's sitting there talking about he not going back to therapy, and well, you need to, because you're out of line. Even his conversation with Phyllis. As much as I can't stand Phyllis right now, I do agree with Phyllis on one thing. Why is it that her and Adam are always being labeled all the time as, oh, they're psychotic, they're a sociopath, they're dangerous, they're evil, they get labeled all the time as the villain, but yet everybody in that town has done dirt. Pretty much everybody in that town got skeletons in their closet or have done something. And they get praised for it. I'm glad Phyllis brought that up. She was like, Nick ran around pretending to be JT to terrorize Victor, and yet he gets a pat on the back. All's forgiven. Chelsea embezzled from Fenmore's and their customers. She knocked Sharon out, left town, and yet she's back in town with a boatload of money thanks to her husband, which caught Phyllis's interest. It's just a little ridiculous. And Billy, he's sitting there trying to condemn Phyllis, talking about you still have a grudge against Chelsea? You still have a grudge against Adam. So who are you to talk and judge? And he wants to sit there, he's sitting there telling Phyllis, don't compare me to Adam. It's not the same. Billy, shut up. Billy is just so annoying now. Like, he's getting real annoying. Like, seriously. He refuses to take responsibility for what happened to Delia that night. Yeah, Adam was stupid for covering up the hit and run and letting Victor blackmail him, but him hitting that little girl was a complete accident. Complete accident. It was a total accident. But Billy, he rather put all the blame on Adam, except he doesn't want to take any of the responsibility. You were the one who left that child in a car by herself at night. What the hell were you thinking? What parent does that? And you want to know why he's blaming Adam for all of this? Because he refuses to take responsibility. He doesn't want to take accountability for it because he knows that if he acknowledges the part that he played in it, that guilt is going to eat him alive. And I think the guilt inside of him is actually eating him alive. Because he just doesn't want to face the whole truth. That he had some responsibility for it. That he was just as responsible for that accident as Adam was. And he doesn't want to face it. He refuses to face it. So it's better for him to just pass the buck off to Adam. And then he want to sit there and make little threats talking about something, oh, Adam's going to pay. And if Phyllis is around Adam, she's going to be collateral damage. Billy, go sit down. Go seek some intensive therapy. That's what you need. You need some real deep therapy. Hopefully you get the help that you so desperately need because he is out of control. So anyway, Phyllis. Oh, Phyllis. Just never learns. She basically telling Adam that she got the money for the 20. She gonna buy 20% of the hotel, the Grand Phoenix. Even Adam was like, why would you want to buy a minority stake and work for Abby, basically? And that's when Victor pulled up. So Victor overheard their conversation. And Phyllis, being the snake that she is, basically admitted that she plans on squeezing Abby out of the deal. Like, she plans on just taking control of the hotel away from Abby. And Victor, he heard the whole thing. And now Phyllis is sitting there trying to call Chelsea. So my guess is, and this is what I thought about from the beginning, she's going to try to get Chelsea to invest in the hotel. I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to screw Chelsea and Abby out the deal. Because that's apparently her, what she wants to do. But when Victor told Abby about what he heard Phyllis and Adam talking about, Abby wasn't surprised or worried. She wasn't even the least bit surprised. But see, that's what scares me, though. I like her confidence and the fact that she thinks she's a step ahead. But do not underestimate Phyllis. That's what you don't want to do. And I'm glad that Victor was trying to look out for Abby and stuff like that. But Abby was like, she's good. She was like, she structured the deal accordingly. She got all her ducks in a row, so there's no way for Phyllis to screw her. And the reason she wants to, Phyllis working under her is to be the boss from hell, basically. I mean, I like the idea, but, just do not underestimate this woman, because I agree with Victor. She's dangerous. She's toxic. She's a snake. You do not want to underestimate this girl. She's unstable at times. You don't underestimate Phyllis. I'm just saying. But I think Abby has a few things up her sleeve too, because you can't underestimate Abby either. I mean, she's an Abbott and she's a Newman, so she's not stupid either. You know what I mean? Sometimes she might come off naive sometimes, but she can be smart when she want to be. Sharon. Poor Sharon. Adam was playing her like a fiddle. Like, he was just playing on all of her emotions. And I was hoping she wasn't falling for it. I'm like, Sharon, do not marry this man. Don't do this. I was mad for a second at Adam. I was like, Adam, why are you playing this woman? Like, he just kept coming up with so much crap that he was feeding her. He was like, oh, we're good together. You want me. Just as, he talking about, I know the real you. Like, he was just playing this mess to the hilt. I was like, Adam, stop playing with this woman's mind. Because we all know he ain't trying to marry no Sharon. He has an agenda, clearly. Him marrying Sharon is all a plot, and he know it. Sharon just too naive and foolish to see right through it. I mean, she's trying to put up a strong front like, oh, she don't want Adam, and she really contemplating this marriage proposal. And then she ended up showing up at his penthouse with an answer. Hopefully she say no. That's what I'm rooting for. I just hope Sharon opens up her eyes and she says, hell no. Don't do this to yourself, Sharon. Not because of the public backlash that she's going to get from everybody. Because, like Adam said, he doesn't care what everybody think. Neither should she. And I agree. But don't do this. You want to marry somebody for the right reasons. Like, stop letting yourself get manipulated. You know what I mean? Like, she's so easily manipulated by men, by people in general. It's like, stop letting them manipulate you. You know, and it sucks that Adam's doing it, but it's kind of funny at the same time, because I'm like, how do you not see through this? Like, she should be smart enough to know when you're being played. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. This man just 5 minutes ago, he was trying to rebuild his family with Chelsea, and now 5 minutes later, he's proposing marriage to you, and you don't find that fishy? Come on now. Sharon, you're smarter than this. Tap into that brain and think. Adam is playing you like a fiddle. And it's time that she wisen up to it. But anyway, I enjoyed this episode. I really did. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will see y'all all later. Have a great day. Peace.